Now, in an upcoming China visit, U.S. Secretary of State is expected to raise concerns that Beijing is helping Russia build up its defense industrial base to fight the war in Ukraine. Now, the United States has warned China not to aid Moscow's war effort since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Remember, the Russian attack came just weeks after Moscow and Beijing declared a no-limits partnership.
What we have seen over the past months is that there have been materials moving from China to Russia that Russia has used to rebuild that reindustrial base and produce arms that are showing up on the battlefield in Ukraine.
U.S. officials briefed reporters last week on materials China was providing to Russia, including drone and missile technology, satellite imagery and machine tools. They stated such measures fall short of providing lethal assistance but were helping Russia build up its military to sustain its two-year-old war in Ukraine. The Chinese embassy spokesperson said last week Beijing was not a party to the Ukraine crisis. The embassy spokesperson added normal trade between China and Russia should not be interfered with or restricted. President Joe Biden raised the issue with Xi Jinping in a phone call earlier this month, after which U.S. officials said Blinken would travel to China in the coming weeks. Details of Blinken's trip have not yet been announced. The United States Secretary of State raised the issue with NATO foreign ministers in Brussels earlier this month. China's response to the war, a balancing act sometimes dubbed pro-Russia neutrality, has been much closer to Moscow than it was in 2014 when Crimea was annexed. Russia is gaining momentum in its assault on Ukraine amid stalled Western aid, making the coming months critical to the direction of the conflict. In a worst-case scenario, parts of Kiev's front line could be at risk of collapse with a boost in output of artillery shells. Moscow is willing to take territory in the face of high casualties. It is in contrast with a lack of sustained Western supply of artillery ammunition to Kiev. Over the spring and summer, Russia is likely to mount attacks designed to inflict casualties, push defenders westward, and expand control of occupied territories. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.